Hello everyone, I'm Jonathan from the Cambridge Swimming Company and welcome to this week's aerobic or strength endurance session.
I'm sure that the water won't mind if we rest here for the night and leave before sunrise.
So we're going to start off with the developing group. So this is an aerobic session. Start off with your dry land warm-up. So if you don't know how to do a warm-up, basically we're trying to get the body ready for the swim. There's a separate video with a demonstration of a quick dry land warm-up if you haven't done one, but if you have your own, just do that. But make sure you're prepared to get into the water. Once you're in the water, we're going to start off with a very simple, easy freestyle. So it's for 100, so it's meters or yards. So for those of you who are in Jesus Green Lido, just convert these distance to yards, but most of you will probably be in a meters pool, and more than likely it'll be 4 lengths of a 25-meter pool. So easy freestyle, this is 60-70% effort. Then going into easy choice. So by that I mean your choice of stroke. So easy freestyle for 100, then easy breaststroke, backstroke, or butterfly if you really want to. But if you only can swim freestyle, just do another 100 of freestyle. Bit of a break after that, so just catch your breath, and then into side kick. So you're pushing and gliding off the wall, and then going onto your side, and then keeping your kind of knees straight, kicking from the hips. I want you to go onto your side and really stretch yourself out. Kick for 6, and then take 3 strokes, which switches you over. So you're kicking on one side, and then 1, 2, 3 strokes, and then breathe on the other side, and do 6 kicks until you do it again. And we're going to do 100 meters of that. Catch your breath after that. Then we're going into catch-up drill. So catch-up drill, there is a video demonstrating that as well, but that's where one arm goes out in front, the other arm comes, and you don't take the stroke until you catch up with the next one. So catch-up drill. The 100 meters or yards of that. All of this 60-70% effort. After this, we're going to up the effort a little bit. So we're then going into just normal freestyle, but this is the 200 meters at 70%. So not easy, just adding a little bit more effort for 200 meters. Once you've finished that, I want you to catch your breath again. Take maybe 30 seconds to a minute just to relax, clear your system out a little bit. And then we're going to go for 300 straight of freestyle at 70% again. So same effort as you did the 200. Then we're going to go into a choice 100. So I want you to try and do a different stroke other than freestyle. And this is back down to your easy pace. Again, this is just to kind of loosen yourself up. Straight back in, after that, into a 300 freestyle at 70% again. So the temptation is, we're getting towards the end of the session, is to push the pace up a bit. But this is the aerobic set. So we don't want to go too fast. We don't want to go too easy, we don't want to go too fast. So 70% for 300 meters. Take a 30-second break, and then 200 meters at the same intensity. And then that's the session. So this is 1500 total. After you've finished that distance, I want you to do a cool down swim of anything you like. It doesn't have to be a recognized stroke or anything, but just loosen yourself off in the water a little bit more, just so you're ready for the next training session that you do. Okay, now moving on to the experience session. Very similar, following the same sort of format. Do dry land warm up, into the pool, easy freestyle for 150 meters or yards, depending on what you're doing. Easy swim. So easy freestyle, 150, easy choice of stroke. But with the more experienced group, I'd like you to definitely not do freestyle for the second one. So a different stroke, doesn't matter which one, for 150. Again, easy. Then we're going to do a sculling, doggy paddle, long dog progression for 150. So easy effort again, 60-70%. But the first 50, we're going to scull. I'll add a little demo video in there. Then 50 of doggy paddle, which is short dog, is the other name for it. So where you're reaching out in front, just doing the catch, and then the next hand reaches out just to the catch. And so it's just that, just working on the catch is the focus. Then into long dog, which is the same, but you carry on the stroke all the way through. Your recovery stays underwater, so you can't come out of the water for that recovery. The focus just went there. So that's 50 sculling, 50 doggy paddle, 50 long dog, 60, 70%. No break from that because we're going straight into side kick. So we need to do push and glide, go onto your side, and then kick for 6, 3 strokes, kick for 6, 3 strokes. So you keep switching the side that you're kicking on. Then 200, that's for 150 of the side kick, and then 200 catch up. So one arm goes out in front, the other arm goes out. What I want you to remember here is you're not catching up and touching. You want to keep your arms apart so that you're not crossing over and slowing yourself down. That's the kind of technical session of this session done. Then we're going to go to a freestyle pyramid. So this is all going to be at 70%. So I want to up the intensity a little bit, and the pyramid is going to go 100, 200, 300, 200, 100. So take maybe 20 seconds between each of these. So do 100, 20 seconds rest, 200, 20 seconds rest, 300. You see the thing. This is paddles optional. So if you have paddles, I'd encourage you to do that for this whole pyramid. The paddles, what they do is, although it looks like you're cheating, you're moving through the water quicker, you're actually making your muscles work harder. So it's a bit like using weights for swimming. So if you've got paddles, I'd encourage you to use them for this pyramid. And if you haven't got them, they're available everywhere. So have a look. They're not expensive, and they are one of the most beneficial pieces of swimming equipment you can have. Once you finish the pyramid, we're going to up the pace a little bit more. So we're going to have a break. So maybe a minute after you finish the pyramid, and then into a freestyle 100 at 80%. So a little bit faster again. So we're not sprinting, but we are pushing the pace up a bit. Then from that, 10 to 20 second break into 200 at 60 to 70%. So back to that kind of easy, stretch yourself out intensity. And then that's the session. So that's about 2 kilometers of swimming. And then just do your cool down swim, whichever you'd like to do, just to relax you after a long session. And that's it. So advanced group, again, same format, slightly more swimming involved. So your own dry land. I expect everyone in this group to have their own dry land training ready by now. If not, ask us or have a look at the video we've provided. And then into the pool. So starting off 200 easy freestyle, followed by 200 easy choice. So just swim straight through for that 400. Keep it very easy. This is all about kind of loosening you up, getting ready for the swim. Then we're going to do a sculling, short dog, doggy paddle, long dog progression. So 50 meters of sculling, 50 meters of short dog, 50 meters long dog. This is again same sort of intensity. So we're not going crazy, but this is just to get your muscles and your shoulders and all your joints ready for the swim that's coming. Then we're going to 150 of side kick. So this side kick we're going to do push and glide onto your side, 6 kicks followed by, and then 3 strokes to swap the side, 6 kicks, 3 strokes. Keep that going for 150 meters or yards depending on the pool you're on. Then short break, 10-20 seconds, and then catch up. Remembering for the catch up that we don't want to cross our arms, we don't want to touch. We want our hands in line with our shoulders so that when the hand comes here, that's when the next one goes. We're doing 200 of catch up with that. If you want to make it a little bit harder, the second 100 you can do catch up with fists. We're then going to go into the main pyramid set of today, and we're going to alternate with no paddles and paddles. So we're going to get you're focusing on your endurance and technique at the same time, or without the paddles, and then when you've got the paddles, getting that extra strength benefit of using them. So it's going to go 100 no paddles, 200 paddles, 300 no paddles, 400 with paddles, then 300 no paddles, 200 with paddles, 100 no paddles. All of that 70%. So I want you to kind of stick in that aerobic base. That's what this session is all about. We're not going to push it too much. That will come later in the week. Have a good kind of minutes break after you finish the pyramid, and then just 100 freestyle with no paddles, 80%. We're going to push that pace a little bit right at the end, just to really reinforce the movement you've gone through, and then a cool down of your choice. So I don't want you to do that 80% and then just get out the pool. get back in, or stay in, and just do some easy swimming, just to loosen everything up, ready for the training you've got coming later in the week. That's it for this aerobic session. If you've got any more questions, just let us know. Happy swimming.
I'm sure that the water won't mind if we rest here for the night and leave before sunrise.